Alright, this video is going to show you how to add a sheet to a sheet set. So there are a couple things we're going to need. We're going to need the sheet set manager, which you can bring up using the key in SSM on the command line, or it stays open by default if you already have it open. So I've got the sheet set manager moving around right here. And then you're going to need some type of a drawing with a layout. So in this instance, I'm just going to pick some random drawing and add it to a sheet set. Yeah, and just show you in general the structure of subsets and how to do this. So I'm just going to pick this G1 cover sheet that I've created a little while ago for a project I'm starting up. And this is already part of a sheet set. This particular drawing is. It's under the general tab here, the cover. This is the only sheet I have in this project. So I'm going to do a save as on this drawing and just save it as a different name. Let's just say this is G2. I will delete this all afterwards. Your cover is going to be G1 in Dibble standard terms, but I'm just doing this for the purpose of the education in the video. So this file is now 17023_01-G2, and it is not a part of the sheet set. So once we update the sheet set manager, now that lock that was here that showed that somebody had the 1-cover sheet open, it went away. So that sheet, that DWG, is no longer open, and I am in a completely separate drawing that is not part of a sheet set. Let's just imagine that this is going to go in the paving subset. Again, it's not going to. This will all be deleted, but I'm just going to put it there anyways. So I go over to my sheet set and import layout as sheet is the option you want to select. So I right-clicked on paving. Whatever subset I wanted this to go into, you right-click on that. So I want it in paving, so I right-click on paving and say import layout as sheet. That'll bring up this window where I browse for drawings. Right here, this is where all the drawings that you select will show up eventually, but right now we have to browse for that drawing. So the drawing that I just created, we already opened up to it. So this is in my job folder CAD directory where the sheets belong. This G2 sheet is what I just created. Let's go ahead and open that. And by default, it's going to have a checked box for any sheets, any DWGs that have layouts that are not part of a sheet set. And that means it's going to add them. If the layout is already part of a sheet set, then this box will be unchecked and you won't be able to add that to the sheet set. I'm going to, or this option right here, the prefixed sheet titles with file name, it's fine. You can leave this selected because we're going to modify the title and number through the rename number and drawing numbers option in the sheet set manager. Then actually there's another video for that as well in these how-tos. So anyways, import checked is what we want to select, and that brings in the G2 drawing that we're in right now. And like I mentioned before, we're going to rename and renumber this. So I right-clicked on the sheet, rename and renumber, and this brings up another window where we can tell the sheet number. So this will be sheet number 2. The sheet title for this, again, we're just pretending here, but since it's in the paving subset, I'm just going to pretend that this is a plan and profile. And the sheet number, it wouldn't be G2 if it was in the paving subset. It would be, if it was the first sheet in paving, we would actually call it P1 most likely, or PP for plan and profile, PP1. But I'm just going to name this the layout G2 right now, since that's what the file name is. In general, your layout name should match the file name. If you're doing single tab sheets, if you're doing multiple tab sheets, then you'll need to have a layout that is unique for each tab within the drawing. So anyways, I will say OK, and that will update the name here. And so now this G2 DWG that we are in is part of the sheet set.